So when I'm not making music or walking through fields, I work in a small printing and framing shop called Busy Bee in Swaffham in Norfolk. At Busy Bee Swaffham on Facebook if you want to have a look. And I had this random idea of recording the sounds of some of the various equipment in the shop here to see if I could perhaps fashion them with the sampling software into some sort of usable virtual instrument. Let's have a go. This bell I've already got. There it is, but I'll do it again. Here we go. Let's get 2 or 3. And we'll leave a little gap there just to get some background noise for the noise reduction. Now this printer here, I've got a little job to print off anyway, so let's just print that and get a few of the sounds from that. These printers here are used for printing little sort of holiday snaps and little 6x4s and things like that, and they make quite a wicked sound, so I'm going to get those printing just one picture just to see if we can get some of the sounds from that. These little printers here I've already got recording and done a little bit of work on a library idea, so I'll show you that. This could be fun. Okay, so it's the end of the day, so I'm going to do the till. Obviously I'm not going to show the details, but you should be able to hear the sound. Cool, I'm going to do this. Open it up. I need to put those in. Just thinking we could get some beeps from it as well. So now I'm going to have to transfer all these videos that I've taken, that I've got the sounds in, over to the computer here. I'm either going to import them into Apple Photos or airdrop them or something like that and then transfer them where I need them. Obviously I need to sign off this recording first so that I can do that, so I'll be back in a second. So I'm going to use Reaper to process the samples initially, mainly because it's really easy just to pull the samples in. I'll show you what I mean, because I've done them as videos initially. So here's the window. Let's pull that up a bit so I can see what I'm doing. Right, so as you can see, I've put a few of them in there already and started a little bit of work, but just to show you, the videos here are recorded in such a format on the iPhone that they are a constant frame rate, okay, and you can actually set your phone like that. Otherwise it will vary the frame rate in order to save space. Okay, there are videos on that to explain how you can change that. but otherwise you end up with a sort of drifting effect when you go to edit them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of the samples that I've got of the till in the shop, and what you can do is you can just literally just drag it and you can just drop it straight onto the timeline in Reaper. As you can see at the top here, I've actually already done it. So, but I just wanted to show you how it worked. So I will actually go and get rid of that one there, and then I can just show you the one that I've got previously. But that's just how you do it. Literally just drag the video to and from. Okay. So let's maximize Reaper. Let's go up here. And let's just hear what it sounds like. And that at the end there is the key in the till. All right. So I thought it might make a nice kind of clunky, clicky percussion sound. So lovely. So what I want to do is actually get rid of some of the background noise of that. I've left a gap. Okay, so I'm not going to use Reaper's actual noise reduction algorithm here. Ignore these markers, by the way. These are actually for the bell sound that I was just having a process of. There you go. But we'll go back to them later on. What I'm going to do is going to render this out as just an audio thing. So I'm going to call them till beeps. Call it original. There we go. We're going to. Looks like we're possibly already going to the right place. Shop equipment, sample libraries. There we go. Till beeps originals. Music vlog, Alex's music vlog, shop equipment, sample library. There we go. We're going to render the time selection because I've selected it. There we go. Going to just leave it in 16-bit WAV. That should be absolutely fine for a sample library. And hit go. Boom. Right. No normalizing or volume or anything like that. Okay. So now we can show that in Finder. There it is there. Okay, we can get rid of that. Okay, and now we can we can minimize Reaper for a minute, because what I'm going to do, because I don't have isotope, a lot of people use isotope for noise reduction, but I'm going to use Audacity because that's what I've got, and it's surprisingly good. If you haven't got isotope, which I do recommend, isotope RX, it is very, very good, but you can use Audacity to do this with. Okay, so here's my samples. Okay, we've got the gap here. So what you need to do, select the gap. You go to Effect, you go to Noise Reduction, you click Get Noise Profile. Okay, you then select the rest of the WAV, you then go Effect, Noise Reduction, and then you can preview it. Now I'd say there's still a little bit of that sort of hushing sound in the background there, so let's just turn the noise reduction up a little bit. Pretty nice. Well, better anyway. A little bit, you know, you've got a few anomalies in there. I'm just going to take the frequency smoothing down a little bit, perhaps bring the sensitivity up. In actual fact, I'm going to leave the frequency smoothing up a bit. Take the sensitivity up a little bit. Good enough for jazz, I reckon. Okay. Smashing. I think now what I'll do is normalize it. In fact, wait 1 second. What I'll do is we'll select the beeps. Because you think about it, the clunk at the end there is pretty normalized already. It's up to peak. So we'll just normalize the peaks. Lovely. Right. Okay. So I'm just going to go export audio, export as WAV. There we go. Right. So typically it doesn't go to the correct place. So what I'm now going to do is put it back into Reaper files here. So till beeps original, yeah, and we're going to call it NR. All right. So now I know that's I'll always keep the original, but now I know I've got my noise reduced version in there. Save. Okay, and don't worry about the metadata. We're saving it as a WAV, so it's not a massive issue. Smashing. Okay. Let's go back. Let's close our Audacity. Save changes to beep result. Well, no, we don't need to do that because it's already been done. Okay. So now we've got till beeps original there in thing. So bring up Reaper again. We'll drag that sample back into here. Okay, so now I can unmute that. I can go back onto the our newly noise reduced version. In comparison to the other one, so I think that's not a bad bit of noise reduction. Fantastic. So that's that bit done.